Wow, this is incredible. It's so wonderful to be here. Thank you so much. So, my name's Amy Gubana, and tonight I'll be talking to you about Vollie and how we're redesigning volunteering for the digital age. So, take a deep breath now. Let's get ready. Okay, so what does the future of volunteering look like? Okay, tonight I'm going to introduce the concept of the gig economy and its impact the impact it's going to have on remote volunteering. So what is the gig economy? It's the growing number of workers that are abandoning traditional 9 to 5 in favour of working independently on a task-by-task basis. So the trend towards a gig economy has already begun, for better or worse, but is the non-profit sector prepared? The digital age is giving us an opportunity to work where we want, when we want. Professionals are selecting temporary jobs to design their lifestyle, and organisations are loving the fact that they can choose a wide talent pool. So we believe that two things are driving this change. Digitisation, you know, computers, the internet, you may have heard of them, they're sticking around, and millennials coming into the workplace. I'm not going to make a smashed avo joke because I think millennials need a break, but for our purposes, we're saying millennials are 18 to 30s. Taking a closer look at the gig economy. By 2020, it's estimated that 40% of the US workforce is going to be working job to job. Whatever the motivation, it's indisputable that this mode of work is rapidly growing alongside the emergence of digital freelance platforms. In Australia, the largest amount of freelance work is cross-platform software development, representing 44% of the marketplace. And between 2014 and 2015, data showed that 4.1 million Australians had freelanced at some point. Younger people are demanding autonomy and flexibility, showing a generational shift to ideas of freedom and entrepreneurship. Older workers, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you feel irrelevant or old or left out. You obviously want the same things, but just hold that resentment for a little bit and we'll bring it back. Did I just hear someone in the back say more data? Well, 55% of Australians would take a 20% pay cut in order to work from home. And a recent Airtasker survey stated that 85% of us think that 9 to 5 office hours are inflexible. This way of work offers freedom. But so what? A pigeon has freedom, and what do pigeons do? Not much. But unlike idle pigeons, online talent platforms are predicted to raise global GDP by almost $3 trillion and create over 70 million full-time equivalent positions. Still not convinced? Further benefits are faster turnarounds on traditional recruitment from a global world of talent that offers increased productivity and accountability. This is so valuable for small organisations that can't handle long-term commitments or costs. So now we're going to talk about Vollie. Charity work is too important to be left behind as a relic of the past. They need modern professional skill sets in order to keep up with all this change. Vollie is the online marketplace that connects those modern skill sets with the charities that need them the most. So the problem is that fewer people are volunteering. The youngest generation of workers is also the lowest generation that are volunteering. Vollie is aimed at connecting your talents with the causes that matter the most to you by providing flexible and engaging opportunities to make a real and tangible difference. So as you can see on the graph behind me, it's the younger workers that it's 35s and above are volunteering way more than the younger generations. So elder workers, now is the time to express that resentment as derision, but there is a real need to engage the younger millennials into the volunteering world. So why aren't millennials volunteering? All right, hands up if you'd love to volunteer. Okay, now hands up if you have time to volunteer. Okay, well there's that, plus not knowing where to start and being overwhelmed at the amount of choices, which has millennials opting out before we even get started. So at Vollie, we're really trying to change that. Our mission is to provide non-profits with the skills and experience that modern professionals bring from the workplace. We do this by connecting them to the professionals that they need most for the projects that really truly matter, increasing awareness, impact, and sustainability. We then post all this information onto our platform and cross-promote across social media in order to find the best candidate for each job. Vollie creates opportunities for skilled professionals to unlock and invest their creativity and skills into the non-profit sector and make a huge change. Our impact to date. We've been operational for 18 months. We've seen hundreds of projects go live. We've clocked almost 4,000 skilled volunteering hours through our platform, generating $285,000 of value to the nonprofit sector, with an average project value of $870. So the key difference between Vollie and traditional volunteering gives nonprofits a chance to be discovered. It keeps the cost down, which is so important for nonprofits who are always running tight to budget. And it's convenient for you by providing remote projects that can actually change things. We create successful connections by attracting and retaining the millennial workforce with exciting and mutually beneficial opportunities that help charities and further your skills. We automate the volunteer recruitment process, saving nonprofits valuable time and money, which is just so important. So if there are any volunteers out there, we'd love for you to check out our website if you'd love to get involved in any charities or corporations. I'll be hanging around, so come and chat to me later. Thank you so much.